On today's video, I've come here to Goa. Looking to purchase a luxury villa. Come, join me in this real estate masterclass where we will learn what are the fastest growing real estate sectors in Goa, what is the current real estate situation in Goa.
These villas, I sold them at 8 crores and quickly within a year, I had a buyer for 15-16 crores.
I have, let's say, 10 crores. Why should I buy just one luxury property? Instead, I will buy 10 lower ticket size property.
What is the rental income that you can expect?
Peak season can vary between 75,000 to a lakh rupees.
Wow.
By the time the house is made, I'm sure there'll be appreciation. It'll definitely double in 5 years or 10 years.
Wow, really? You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what is the future of the real estate market in general?
Without trying to sound holier than thou, I just feel that, first thing one should measure is whether
What do you think? Should I knock? All right, here goes nothing.
Hello.
Hey, hi.
Who are you?
Hi, sir. I'm Finance with Sharan. I run this channel called, Finance with Sharan. I have 2.7 million followers.
Wow. Okay.
And my followers, they like to know, how exactly does someone buy a house like this? Mm-hmm. So is it okay if we do a quick house tour?
Absolutely, you're in the right place. I am the developer for these villas.
Okay.
I make villas. I've got 25 homes under my belt.
Wow, you built like 25 houses like this?
All kinds.
Who are you and what do you do?
I am Rahul Agarwal. I am the founder, managing director of Tellado Villas.
Wow.
It's a real estate boutique firm.
Wow. But looks beautiful. Can we get a quick house tour?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Come.
Can I come in?
Yes, sure. Come.
Please come in. Oh, wow. What a view, man.
So, Sharan, basically, this is a 4-bedroom house.
Okay.
There are 2 bedrooms down.
Okay.
This is the living room. We purposefully made the living room on the first floor.
Okay.
So that you can capture the maximum, greens in the living area.
Wow.
And
I love
we
this.
put the pool. It's a suspended pool on the first floor.
What does suspended pool mean?
As in that it's not on the ground floor.
Okay. It's on the top.
Yes, it is raised up. And we have this amazing deck.
Wow.
So the kitchen flows into dining and living room. So, it becomes a very nice loungy party area.
It's like the chefs are over there making food and then putting over here.
Correct.
I like it. Is this?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Looks nice. What is this?
This is Kokum Sharbat, which is again a Goan specialty.
I like it. Let's go to the deck.
Basic idea of this is that you get views up to the Morjim Hills from here. Mm-hmm. And normally when it's a ground floor pool, you just see the wall.
Exactly.
The boundary wall.
Yeah.
Here you're actually getting the vista.
Here I can swim.
Absolutely.
And also look into the nature and the trees.
Correct.
I like it. So Rahul, this house comes fully ready. It's a fully made house.
Absolutely. So the entire furniture and it's designed with everything very bespoke furniture is provided.
Okay.
As well as all the fixtures, including there is personalized air conditioning system, personalized genset, and all electronics, electricals, everything is fitted before handover.
So basically you're saying that I just have to come here with my suitcase.
Absolutely.
And the house is ready.
Yes.
How do you end up working here? If I wake up in the bed like this in the morning, I'm not going to work. I'm just going to sit over here and chill. I go into the balcony over here and observe the nature. I don't know if I'm be able to work if I live in a house like this.
Honestly, these homes are meant for people who have been there, done that, and now want to rest their bones.
People who end up buying houses like this, typically, what are their age? What are their backgrounds? What have you observed?
There are people who are from business community. There are people who are corporates. There are people in their 30s. There are people in their 50s.
Wow.
So it is a very wide, and also geographically, there are people from, I have one from Indore, one from Hyderabad, one from Banaras, one from Bombay.
So you made 4 houses like this on this area.
Absolutely.
All 4 looking similar.
Right.
And they're all people from different places who bought this house. So it's like I get up from the morning and take the lift over here and go down for breakfast.
Correct.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. What is this? So Rahul, thank you so much for a fantastic house tour. I think this is probably one of the best houses that I've ever seen, in Goa. And would love to, live in a house like this. But would love to know about your story as well. Right? Who are you exactly? How did you come about being this person who is building these kind of luxury villas in Goa?
So I got this opportunity with a friend that let's do something in Goa into construction.
Which year was this?
This was 2011.
Okay.
So I quickly decided on that, and I moved to Gurgaon for working in Goa, but operating from Gurgaon. Later on, after COVID, we decided we need to shift to Goa full time. So there we had done a 14 villa project. I built these 4 villas here, and they were received very well in the market. And the Tellado brand, became a thing.
So like this, how many projects do you have?
So I have delivered this in 18 months time.
What are you saying? In 18 months, you can build a house?
From scratch to 18 months we did this, and with this kind of detailing.
So what exactly happened during, the post-COVID time, right? That the real estate market in Goa has really boomed. Like, can you explain it from a very theoretical and a scientific manner?
Let me just start by saying, putting a disclosure that nobody knows anything. So nobody can predict future, and nobody can, know exactly what happened. But after COVID, what may have happened is that there was only one destination everyone wanted to come to get out the misery and the thing of COVID. So every tourist rushed to Goa because they wanted the sunshine, the air, and the beach. Now that shot up the rates of the B&Bs and hotels, and therefore people saw a lot of opportunity in investing in Goa. So accordingly, obviously the house rates also went up. Now, for example, these villas, I sold them at 8 crores. And quickly within a year, I had a buyer for 15-16 crores.
Wow. So you're saying, okay, let me ask you this question. Like you said, that during COVID, the real estate market in Goa really boomed. But you're saying that the story is just getting started, we're just scratching the surface. If you think Goa's potential is 100, because you compared Goa with the Las Vegas and Florida and all of that. If you think Goa's potential is 100, where are we in Goa right now?
To my mind, maximum 25.
That's it. 25% has been developed.
Absolutely.
There's so much more to do.
No. The price-wise.
Price-wise,
as in price and demand.
Got it. But that happens only when there is more things happening in Goa, right? So, like the more and more development happening.
Sharan, the price is a factor of demand and supply.
Okay.
Right. The good part about Goa, from the price perspective, is that there is a very limited supply of land. Only some 2-3 percentage points of the entire land you see around is developable land.
What are you saying?
Absolutely.
Only 2-3% of the land in Goa is developable?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because most of it is either protected forest, or there are farmlands, or there are other restrictions like CRZ and NDZ.
Plus, I think skyscrapers also not allowed here.
Yeah. So we have, like I said, these are villages. So you get FSI of 0.6. Okay. You have serious setback rules and also height restrictions of 9 meters in most villages.
Very interesting. So that means the land is limited.
Absolutely.
And you can't just keep putting more and more floors like
Absolutely.
Mumbai.
Yes.
So the value, it's because of the limitation, and because you're saying demand will definitely increase because India is getting richer and richer and there's only Goa as an option.
Correct.
The price is inevitably going to increase, and it's only 25% there, you're saying, in terms of the potential.
Absolutely.
So now we are in this house, which is, you said right now today's value is 15 crores. But this is also available for daily rent. Right,
Correct.
like if I can come here for like a couple of days on the weekend,
Sure.
I can live here.
Right.
Like how much would a
day over here, night over here cost? This is like a 4-bedroom house, if I'm not wrong.
4-bedroom house,
Okay.
around 5,000 square feet carpet area. Now, this one between, in the mid-season, shoulder season, as they call it in hospitality, is around 40 to 60,000 rupees
Per night.
per night. That comes with, a butler and a, chef.
Wow, really?
And peak season can vary between 75,000 to a lakh rupees.
Wow. Wow. When you said there's a butler and a chef, like,
Yes.
like what kind of food that they make for the
So-
plate?
Particularly in my villas, they are trained to cook at least 4-5 different kind of cuisines. They can do South Indian, they can do basic Italian, they can do even Chinese, and definitely Goan food. Each one has his
Like, can I
specialty.
get like waffles, pancakes, and
That's
that
your
kind of-
usual breakfast.
Yeah?
So we have live bars.
Ah.
Like, bartender will come, boy or girl, your preference. You can have live performances.
Oh, you can call
have-
people here.
Absolutely.
What are you saying?
You
I can
can-
call live bartender,
Absolutely.
live performers also.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So if I do the math, this is a 15 crore house,
Correct.
and if I have to talk about the rental income that I'm making, on an average, let's say 50,000 rupees per day, right? What is the occupancy rate here?
Conservatively, I would say owner can expect to make between 2 to 4 lakhs a month net to him.
Okay.
Okay.
2 to
So-
4 lakhs net.
Yes.
No, if
So
I
let's
assume
say
four.
it's 3, so 36 lakhs.
36 lakhs.
36
lakhs divided by 15 crores is about 2%.
Yes.
So that's what's coming out right now.
Yes. And on an appreciating asset.
Oh, this is appreciating as well.
Absolutely. So, the land itself now is, worth some 7.5 crores. Okay. The land rates will only go up. The house prices will only go up.
Because of the logic that you mentioned earlier, that land is limited, so land price will keep going up here. in
Correct.
Goa. So, okay. So what you're saying is that rental yield could be 2 or 3%.
Yes.
But the appreciation in the value of the land is really high.
Correct.
And that is one of the fundamentals of real estate, that if you want good rental income, then property might not grow as fast. But if you want good property growth value, then rental income will not be that much.
Correct.
Right? That is the fundamentals of real estate.
So, where can you get 15 crore? You get in your Juhu, you'll get 1,000 square feet apartment.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And you don't own the land under it.
You don't own the
Right.
land. Yeah.
Here you're owning 500 square meter
Land.
and 5,000 plus square feet house with private pool and the jazz,
So, if I had to now look at from an investing point of view, let's say now I've understood, okay, Goa is that, what do you say, the California of India, and I want to own a piece of Goa, right? Now, let's say I'm coming with a capital of 5 CR or 10 CR.
Correct.
What is your advice as a real estate expert in Goa as to how I should go about my journey of investing in Goa?
So there are, to my mind, there are 3 or 4 categories. Okay, one is that 1 to 1.5 crores, where you get an apartment. Okay, there, like you had mentioned, occupancy is much higher at the moment because a lot of people, individuals, couples come and occupy those. So the yields are quite decent there.
How much?
Right. So, there you can do around 200 to 215 nights also per year. And going by, say, average 5,000 rupees, so you end up making 10 lakhs annualized. Yeah. So, on a 1 crore, 10 lakhs works out to be a yield of 10%.
Wow. So in the lower house value range, like 1.5, 2 crore house value range, rental yields are higher.
Absolutely.
Very
They are.
interesting.
They are. Yes, they are. The second categories is the 3 BHK, which is I personally hate to call homes in BHK terms, but so wait. So, between these start normally from now 4 crores to 6-7 crores. Okay.
These are again apartments.
These are 3 BHK maybe villas, which
Okay.
may be, row houses.
Okay.
Or like having a land area of say 200 square meter.
Okay.
thereabouts.
Those are like 4 to 6 crores.
Those are 4 to 6 crores.
Okay.
And then you come around that 4-bedroom houses, slightly bigger land parcels and all.
Like this.
Those will be those will be in 10 crore kind of categories. And then there is the super luxury thing, which is like there is no limits. Right
What you're
now,
working on next?
I am working on Sea Sky, which is the higher ticket size.
How much would that be?
So we are targeting between 35 to 40 crores per villa. We are just making 2 units there.
Okay.
So recently, I don't know if I should mention, but Nikhil Kamath, who has always professed not buying into real estate, has actually gone ahead and bought a house in Goa.
Oh, he bought it in Goa?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there is, these things will only, be more and more.
So I have a question. So you mentioned that in the lower ticket size, the rental yields are higher.
Correct.
So if I have, let's say, 10 crores, why should I buy just one luxury property? Instead, I will buy 10 lower ticket size properties from an investment point of view. How do I look about that?
My point is there you are buying an apartment, right? You may get decent rental yields, but your appreciation in capital will not be as much. Here you are buying the land, say like if for 10 crores you get a 400, 500 square meter land and a house, right? You will have say 100, 200 such units in, or may say 1,000 units like that in entire Goa, North Goa. Whereas a 1 BHK apartment could be, in 20,000, 30,000 units may come up, right?
Got it. It's like you're playing in a different league. This is a league which is mass. So the price of those units will not increase that fast.
Correct.
Because the mass is the mass in general. But if I look at the luxury segment, and you're saying there are only like 200, 300 units like that.
Correct.
And the luxury segment in India is so rich that they're willing to pay obscene amounts of money.
Absolutely.
Which doesn't make sense from a masses perspective.
So I am not getting into this versus that, okay? Because this may be right for the younger lots, right? Who have that kind of money, right? Suppose you have only someone has savings of say 50 lakhs, can get a housing loan of say 75 lakhs or a crore. I can only buy that, right? But my only advice to such people is the rental yield should be maximum 50% of the EMI they are giving out to the bank back.
Okay. Or can you deep dive on that? Let's say I'm a middle class person
Sure.
and I am earning, let's say, 25 lakhs per annum.
Correct.
And I have saved up 50 lakhs.
Correct.
I have 50 lakhs of savings.
Right.
Now I'm watching this video and I'm like, I need to buy some property in Goa.
Sure.
And obviously I don't have the money. I have to take a loan.
Sure.
So let's say I've identified a 1.5 crore property.
Correct.
50 lakhs I put down payment. 1
Right.
crore I have to take loan.
Right.
Now, can you explain what is the, the good habits and the bad practices over here?
So like I said that in your calculation, it works perfectly, right? That you're putting in 50 lakhs and taking a 1 CR loan, which means essentially you'll be paying something like 90,000
Per month
rupees
EMIs.
EMI,
Yeah.
right? So, it's possible to earn 45 to 50,000 rupees from the rentals of the thing. And because you are earning 25 lakh rupees, you can easily, compulsorily save that another 40, 50,000 rupees, which is a good thing for a younger lot, because otherwise they would anyways, blow it.
Spend that money.
So it becomes a sort of a compulsory saving kind of thing for them. So I think it's a perfect example and people should put that to practice. Now 1.5 crores will get you nothing in Bombay.
Right.
Right. So at least, and you will have a house to your name.
Right.
And 50% of your EMI is getting paid. By the time, the house is made, or, eventually in few years' time, I'm sure there'll be appreciation. It'll definitely double in 5 years or 10 years.
Wow, really? You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So let's say you're building a 10 crore house.
Yes.
Now, what I've heard from other real estate experts is that to get the best deal in investing in real estate, you need to buy it when it's under construction. Right? So can you walk me through that in a luxury real estate purchase? If I know that the end value is going to be a 10 crore, should I go ahead and park and invest my money while it is under construction because I can get a good discount? Right? What is your thoughts on that?
Without trying to sound holier than thou, okay, I just feel that, first thing one should measure is whether he can trust the builder, totally, because it's his hard-earned capital.
How to do the homework? Like, how do I know who can be trusted?
I think a lot of previous buyers. So fortunately for me, all my buyers, 25 of them will speak very highly of me. So obviously they need to speak highly of the promoter. Then, like I said, we visit the website, do your LinkedIn search and all those kind of searches. And probably do a site visit and see what kind of stuff seems to be going on there.
Got it.
Right.
So basically, you need to do the groundwork yourself.
Absolutely, which is where people fail. Secondly, the paperwork has to be in place, right? You can always ask for the title documents and licenses of the builder. Whether the project has received NOC and licenses and everything. You have you're within your rights to demand that from a builder. And third thing, like I said, you should at least visit. People don't even visit. At least come down and see what is, you don't even want to do that. So, then accidents happen.
Got it. So Rahul, we've talked a lot about the real estate market, but I would love to know personally from you, how are you investing your money? And how do you invest your money?
I am thankful to you for asking that question.
Okay.
I am part of this group called Entrepreneurs Organization, EO. Yes.
EO Goa.
Yeah. The founder, said one thing: pee on yourself.
What?
Pee on yourself.
Pee on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not literally do the job, but private equity on yourself.
Okay.
PE on yourself.
PE on yourself. Okay.
I am doing that.
Okay.
All my money is on myself.
Okay.
I've invested all my money in my business.
Wow. Really?
Absolutely. See, the thing is, if a developer is not, putting in enough capital and then leveraging it, then either he is, not got enough business, or he's a lazy developer. Right?
Interesting. So now, Rahul, I think let's come down to finally me, right? I don't think I can afford a 15 crore house right now. But let's say I want to invest, let's say 2 crores in Goa. What would be your advice? Where should I go? Like, give me your advice.
Like I said, these 1-bedroom apartments is a nice concept. The major focus has been Arpura for this.
Okay.
Yes. But I would, one last dialogue I would like to use is, don't invest where the puck is, but where it's going.
Okay.
It was a very famous saying by Druckenmiller. So the idea is to go northwards.
Northwards.
Yes, which means further north to Morjim to Mandrem.
Okay. That's where the puck is going.
Yes.
So like what like if I have, let's say 2 crores, which I want to put in real estate.
Right.
You're saying I should go in northwards of Goa and I will find some opportunities there for 2 crores?
Also that Maharashtra, just tip of Goa, touching Goa literally.
Okay.
You can get opportunities in Maharashtra. You can, buy land in Maharashtra. Right
What is
now.
the name of that place?
So, the district is called Sindhudurg.
Sindhudurg.
Yeah.
It has like nice beaches and stuff.
So, yes, there are lovely beaches in that place. But like, for 2 crores, probably it may not be worth it.
Okay.
Right. So I would say, find something. Even Sholim that way is good, for the reason that there are a lot of working class people like to live in Sholim. Okay. Because of the conveniences. There's a huge market here. There are, your banks and, hospitals, and, it's a very, very centrally located thing. So one is that area. Second is your Porvorim area.
Got it. So let's say, for example, I take my budget to 5 crores.
Yeah.
And I'm also taking a loan.
Correct.
Right? Which is what most people do.
Correct.
Let's say I can put 2.5 crores from my side, 2.5 crore loan, because I can service the loan as well. Now, where should I go? Now my budget is 5 crores.
I would add Miramar side or Donapala side of Panjim in that.
Okay. What should I buy there for 5 crores though? Like,
You'll
what can I
get a lovely apartment, sea-facing, crazy kind of pad you'll get.
Yeah, like an apartment, like sea-facing apartment.
Absolutely stunning apartments you can get for 5 crores in that.
3 bedrooms.
Yes, lovely ones.
And then the rental yields, what I can expect?
No.
No rental yields. I can't give it for rent?
No. See, there are only two kind of people who may take it on rent. One is long lease for people working in Goa. So that will obviously not work out much.
Okay.
And secondly is the casino crowd. So there will be some operators who are running rentals there. I don't think you want to deal with them.
Got it. So it's best to just buy it for the purpose of capital appreciation.
No, when you eventually shift, suppose if it is an investment, no, don't do it.
Okay, not from a perspective of investment. For the purpose of living, you're saying.
Yes.
So you're saying from the investing point of view, go further north. But if I'm looking from the perfect relaxed lifestyle in terms of quality of living, then Panjim is also a good area for getting like a nice sea-facing apartment.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rahul. I think this was a very good learning session for me. I come from the world of mutual funds and stock market.
Correct.
So coming to Goa here and personally learning from you felt like a real estate masterclass. But I'm sure I also just scratched the surface. But I think the real learning comes when you actually go out there and put your money and actually do it.
Correct.
Right. So I think that's what I'm going to do next.
Yes.
But thank you so much for guiding me and taking out time from your busy schedule. Thank you so much for agreeing
Thank
to
you
do
so
this.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's it. That is the real estate masterclass. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've been watching until so long, it means you're really serious about the world of real estate. If there is something exciting that you want us to cover anywhere in India, happy to go there. Please put that down in the comment section and my team will look into it. And if there is a good story to be covered, we will be there and cover it for the rest of the country. On that note, I'll see you on the next one.